Hello, welcome. Climate change is a serious threat to the entire world today. So the topic of discussion is relating to the impact of climate change on environment and human being. There are two types of climate change causation today. One is human induced climate change, another is nature induced climate change. Then regarding the human induced climate change, the first causation is uncontrolled industrialization and the second is impermissible deforestation and another is massive emission of greenhouse gases and another causation is ozone depletion and finally global warming. Regarding the impact of climate change, there are two aspects. One is impact on nature, another is impact on human being. Regarding the impact on human being, there are so many issues are affecting the rights of people, particularly right to shelter, right to food, right to water, right to existence. Then the impact of nature is relating to environmental degradation, ecological imbalance and destruction of biodiversity. Then when we are analyzing the legal regulation in this area, we can see that Principle 10 of Rio Earth Summit 1992 discussing this matter. And this summit says about some suggestion for compacting climate change. The first suggestion is ensuring access to information and the second is environmental impact assessment and third is monitoring of toxic and other pollutants. And this convention is ratified by 155 nations and they came with so many suggestions. The first suggestion is making the policy for creation of international cooperation and mutual consensus between the nation for protection and mitigation of climate change. And the second is proposal regarding the funding support from the developed nation to undeveloped and developing nation, technological support and support of scientific invention and human resource support. Another regulation was in 1997 relating to Kyoto Protocol. Kyoto Protocol was one of the 11th protocol in this area, participated by 195 countries. And the major suggestion and the recommendations of Kyoto protocols are prevention of carbon emission, prevention of ozone depletion and prevention of global warming. Then in the year 2015, another strong regulation came to this area, that is Paris Agreement. Paris Agreement was ratified by 55 nations with a strong recommendation for mitigating climate change in the world over. The first suggestion of this Paris Agreement is stabilization of greenhouse gas emission up to 55%. And one of the big problem in this agreement is that the only participant of this agreement is minimum 55 countries. But Paris Agreement is not binding for all the nations. It is ratified by minimum number of nations. So the recommendations of Paris Agreement is not applicable for other nations. So this is a big problem after the Paris Agreement still. So we don't have any strong legal machineries in this area. So what we can do today is every individual should take a strong stand to prevent greenhouse gas emission to the atmosphere for protecting the nature and to have a better nature.